Hey everybody, it's me. Sorry it's been so long since my last update. I was switching computers and been busy a lot, so I don't have my old video editing software anymore, so it's not going to be as fancy as the other videos. But just thought I'd give everybody an update. There has been a lot I have changed since my last video. I went to upgrade my sump, add a bigger sump so I could put a cone skimmer in. Well, it didn't work out. Turns out 10-gallon tanks, when you try to drill them, aren't that good. So that was a whole mess. I ended up having to go with an external sump, which I'll show you in a minute. I've added a wave maker power head system. I have been buying a lot of coral frags. I don't know if you can see some of them right now, but there is a lot more coral in this tank right now. I switched up my whole filtration system, built a whole custom sump with a new refugium, and I'll touch base on why I kept the refugium and what I've thought of it so far. Also, I want to give an update on my taotronics LED lights. Honestly, I don't know why everybody bashes these lights. I think everybody's a fanboy of all these major companies. I've had these lights on my tank probably now for over almost a year at least, and they have been great. I mean, I've gotten growth out of my corals. The colors on the corals seem to stay and pop. I mean, right now in this video the camera's not very good, but all of my corals are popping right now. All the colors are bright. I got the whites turned down a lot. In my previous videos I probably had the whites at about 50%, maybe higher. I've since changed that. I've made the whites channel on at least 20%. So my blues are on 100% and my whites are on 20%. I see it seems to have the nice bluish. It's probably about a 14K look. Again, the camera ain't really showing it good, but so yeah, the lights have been doing really good, and I've gotten coral growth. I mean, this front frag here, I bought it with maybe 2 or 3 polyps on it, and it has been splitting non-stop. So it's growing a lot. As you can see in the bottom of the middle screen, I've added an Apex controller, and I love this controller. I don't know why I didn't go with it sooner. It's a very good controller. It a lot of features and customization I can do with it. I'll move to the bottom of the cabinet. Here you used to see my sump on the left with my built-in refugium. Well, that's all gone. I ripped it all out, cracked the tanks. It was a big mess. So I added a 5.5 gallon auto top-off system on the right there, which holds my RODI water. I have 2 dosing pumps, 1 dosing calcium, 1 dosing alkalinity. There's a jug of magnesium there that I manually dose once the jugs run out. The whole power center and system is all on the side here. I'll get a close-up better shot of that in a minute. I monitor pH, ORP, temp, salinity, and it's a really good tool to have. Anybody out there thinking about getting one of these controllers, don't wait, get one, because trust me, you're gonna love it. There's so much you can add to it. I'm about ready to add a breakout box to it, so that when I open the doors on the sump down there, or open the doors on the cabinet, it'll automatically turn on the cabinet lights. I don't have to go to my phone or my computer and manually turn them on. It'll open them automatically. Back up to the tank. I have changed fish. I had a total tank crash, and it wasn't from algae or anything like that. It was, I'm pretty sure it was marine ick. A lot of fish died. Partly due to my own inexperience, I moved the fish to a hospital tank, and I mixed 2 chemicals that were supposed to neutralize the ammonia in the tank and also fight the ick, and turns out that it's not good when you mix those two. It makes it deadly. So pretty much killed half of my fish. So I had the tank sitting empty for about 6 months or so. Let the ick die off in the tank, and then I added more fish. Right now, my stock list is my 2 black clowns, which you see to the right. They've mated. They're paired off. One's being a female, starting to get bigger. I've added 2 cleaner shrimp. Coral Beauty, which you're seeing in the front left there. And my 6 line, I got a new 6 line. I love this 6 line to death. I had some trouble adding firefish and peaceful fish to the tank. It was not liking it, so I had him out of the tank for a while. But yeah, I added a peppermint shrimp, and the peppermint shrimp took care of most of my aptasia. I mean, I probably have 2 aptasias left in there, and I had over 40 or 50. I mean, it took care of it in a week or 2. So yeah, the lights, if anybody's been waiting on that review, they are excellent. As you can see, I have some SPS that I've started to grow. This is a Birds of Paradise coral, and it has growth on it. It's been growing. I maybe got it a month ago, maybe. And I just recently added a Monty. You can kind of see it there. It's a pink Monty. The Birds of Paradise is like a purple and a green. So far, they've been doing well. I mean, they're higher up. And like I said, I have these lights turned way down. These are not even remotely close to what they can handle. In a minute here, I'll take you down to the new sump / refugium. I also have a new skimmer I added. My other skimmer was doing fine, but I just wanted a cone skimmer. I wanted to try it out, see how they work. I had it hang on the back, Aquamax HOB1, and that skimmer's awesome. Anybody out there thinking about getting it, it is a really good skimmer for the size tank, 55 to 75. But I just wanted to go something bigger, which is the whole reason I was upgrading my sump to begin with. So I'll take you over there and show you some new equipment that I have on the tank and what's going on in the sump. Okay, this is the new sump. I went with a 20-gallon long tank. I put the custom baffles in it. The refugium's on the right. It pumps it in, or it comes in from the drain of the tank on the left there, goes up and over on through a filter sock and then down, and it pushes under the baffle, which pushes the water straight where the skimmer intake is. And the hose that you see right in front of the skimmer intake, that big white hose, is a UV sterilizer output. So my UV sterilizer output is going right into the front of that skimmer, skimming off whatever the UV sterilizer is killing. And then it goes over a baffle, bubble trap. Right now my water level's low in my sump. My auto top-off pump I had to put onto my UV light because my UV pump burned up the other day, I found out. So I got a new pump coming, so right now it's temporary, the auto top-off pump on the UV. So it goes over those baffles and under, and then it gets sucked into the main pump, which is a quiet one, 3000. This pump's amazing. This pump is so quiet. It's never failed me. I've had it running straight for, man, months. I don't even know, 5, 6, 7 months. I haven't even took it apart to clean it yet, and the pump has never failed to turn on. It still pumps like this first day I bought it, still quiet. From there it goes up, I got a union, and then there it tees over to where it goes into the refugium. I'm kicking myself in the ass for this way I set this up because it's a hard plumb, and I have a lid on my refugium because I have some nano fish in there and I don't want them jumping out. So I've got to think about a redesign on this. And I have a gate valve there, the blue gate valve, where you can see, so I can adjust how much goes to the tank and how much goes to the refugium. And then from there it's hard plumb back to return to the tank. There's my new skimmer. It's an Aquamax COS-1 cone skimmer. These things are impossible to find. I sat for months trying to find one of these. They are sold out everywhere and are on back order for months. And I'm so glad I got one. I got one on marinedepot.com. It was about $2.50, free shipping. I love it. So far, I love it. As you can see there, the foam is just nuts. Like, it's a lot of foam. Right now I have it dialed down because it was overflowing a little bit ago and I put in a new filter sock, but this thing foams like mad. It's 6-inch, it's like 6.3 inches by 7.8 inches. It's a very compact skimmer. The pump on it is huge. I mean, this pump is bigger than my hand, and this is the smallest model you can buy. So I mean, if you went with the next model up, this thing can skim. It's rated for up to 125 or 150 gallon tank. It's doing really good. I've had it for about a week. It was a birthday present, and I love it. And I've added the UV sterilizer. I mean, there's a big debate. Oh, UV sterilizer this, UV sterilizer that. So far, I like it. I mean, to me, I think it's benefiting the tank a lot. It just depends on what flow you put through it. Mine's running about a 300 gallon per hour flow, and it's doing really good. It makes the water a lot clearer, and I think the new Coral Beauty I induced might have had ick. I don't know. I don't know if it's been sand, but it's scaring the hell out of me every day. I see there's white spots, but I think it might just be sand. If not, the UV sterilizer is definitely helping it because I have not had an outbreak. I might just be freaking myself out, but so yeah, UV sterilizer, I like them. If I could do it again, I'd go with a bigger model. I think this is the 8 watt. I think I'd go with like the 18 watt, just so I had extra overkill. I've added a BRS reactor. I'm not sure if I had this in the last video or not, but it's a reactor for carbon and GFO. Works really good. I like it. Also, my Air King fan. And right now the refugium light's supposed to be off. It's normally off during the day. I have it on an alternate cycle to where it's on at night. I have it on right now just to show you guys. In the refugium, I have added a couple little fish. I got a new thing of Cheeto. My Cheeto was dying out. I mean, I think my system has become so low nutrient that the Cheeto just won't survive. It's been dying out a lot. I just added that feather duster worm you see in there. I love it. It looks pretty cool. It adds a cool touch to the tank. Filters out some stuff in the refugium. You can see my little yellow Watchman goby sitting there on the rock. Also, I added this turtle grass stuff that you can see there on the left. I mean, this stuff is growing. So it must be pulling something that the Cheeto is not pulling out, because this turtle grass is growing, but the Cheeto is not. So it's definitely good when you have a sump like, or a refugium like this, to have a multiple array of macroalgae to pull things. Some things don't pull out what the others pull out. So, but yeah, other than that, that's the update I have for you guys. Sorry it took so long. Been really busy. I was snowmobiling a lot this winter. We got a lot of snow here in Indiana. I hope you guys all enjoy the videos. I try to put as much information in the videos as I can to help people out, because sometimes there's stuff I look for that there's no info on. So I'm just trying to put it out there for people that do have questions. And again, those people that have been looking for taotronic LEDs, I love them. I mean, they've been doing really good. I don't know why people bash these Chinese LEDs, and a lot of them now aren't even made in China. They're made in the USA. So, and they come with warranties. Mine has a 1-year warranty on it. And actually, just last night, I ordered new full spectrum LEDs like the taotronics. It's a different brand. I think it's Evergrow, but it's a full spectrum with UV, dark blue, and red and green LEDs incorporated into it, with some neutral whites and warm whites. So I'll give an update on those when they come in. It'll probably be about next week or so. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I mean, hopefully the information I give in this video you guys enjoy. I will do a separate video on the Apex. That is a lot of information and a lot of stuff I want to show. So I'll do a separate video on that. Hope everybody enjoyed. And hit the like button. And if you got comments or questions, leave them in below. Thank you. Have a nice day.